I don't know how many of you are going to get provoked by this question. In fact, it took me a considerable amount of time to come up with the title of this video, and look, by no imagination is it supposed to be clickbait. Come on, you guys know me better than that. It's a mean here. And I don't want to be around the bush with you guys, especially about these things. I'm going to give it to you straight, raw, and directly to the point. In fact, I want you to become self-conscious and independent young people, being able to make up your own minds. I want to start off by saying that I am not getting sponsored by some anti-university establishments go around promoting that universities are evil, bureaucratic institutions that are looking to suck you dry. Although, if anyone is willing to do a deal, then I am open to offers. But look, on a level, I do think this is a relevant question, and with everything that's going on around us, I think it's even more appropriate to consider this at this moment in time. I'm raising this up because, unlike your friends, family, or even yourself perhaps, I'm actually trying to paint this as a real picture of the long term. See, it's very easy to get caught up following the crowd. There is a real buzz when you live nocturnally like an owl between a cubicle box of a room, whilst migrating to the library for a month before the exams and feeding on toast and beans for the next 3 years of your life. It can be a thrilling time, but it does come at a cost, and a very expensive one too. And when you look at the trade-off, it's worth asking if university in 2020 is actually worth all that trouble of falling into debt for years to come, and especially when you get out and there's not a job waiting for you. Firstly, many people find themselves going along with the crowd because everyone else is. It's like it's become a social norm, and if you don't go to uni, then you're less likely to get a credible job, or that you're not intelligent, or even worse, you can't even marry into a decent family. Let me give you a real life example, okay? I have a friend who graduated around the same time as I did, having done a crappy degree at a somewhat crappy uni. Look, I'm gonna give it to you straight. And since graduating, surprise, surprise, he has not been able to secure a proper full-time job that's actually related to what he studied. And on top of that, he has yet to pay the vast majority of his student debt. Now, that might be a moral victory for him, but it also tells you a lot about his stagnant career progression. You don't want to go to uni to end up being in his position. On the other hand, I have another friend who went and worked for a bank right after his A-Levels in a customer-facing role. This dude was intelligent to have gone to uni, having attained a grammar school education, and he decided to bypass uni altogether. A lot of people at the time thought he was throwing his future away, including his own parents. Not only was he smart, but he was relentless in his work ethic, having worked his way up the corporate ladder, and now he is an international operations manager for one of the leading world banks, traveling across the globe. In fact, the last picture I saw of him was on Instagram, where he was on a massive yacht, a freaking yacht. Tell me which guy you'd want to marry. Okay. Moral of the story is that it's not a good reason to go to university because of social pressure. I know some of you will be like, I'm actually trying to become a doctor or a lawyer. And I get that. In that case, yes, you should actually go to uni, as your end product is directly related to that input. But that's my point. If you're going to uni, then you should have some sort of a goal in mind to justify the investment of your time, effort, and opportunity cost. The enjoyment factor, as good as the experience can be, shouldn't be overridden by years of struggle, hardship, and debt. If you're going to study something like history or German or even business studies, then do yourself a favor and really give it some thought, because no matter how much you want to learn about Germany, you'd actually be a lot better off going to Germany and studying a different subject like engineering or biochemistry or whatever else, so that you can practically interact with Germans. And on top of that, you'll also not have to pay the outstanding amount that you would here in the UK, and you'll end up getting a real cultural experience. Also, for all you business enthusiasts out there that want to study business and make it onto Forbes' richest list, remember that some of the country's most successful businessmen, such as Richard Branson and Alan Sugar, did not go to university and were able to amass huge fortunes. Studying business or getting an MBA does not equate to becoming a successful entrepreneur. As I mentioned earlier, we are in 2020, and not all careers need a traditional degree, and some have on-the-job training pathways. If you are interested in pursuing a career in banking, aerospace, engineering, software, accountancy, even law today, there are now other available avenues of getting into the field that won't cost you an organ donation. One particular pathway that is gaining a lot of traction are these new degree apprenticeships. A degree apprenticeship is like being sponsored whilst also attaining a degree. As a degree level apprentice, you will be earning money whilst you learn and have no student debt hanging over you when you graduate. So if you're getting the benefit of getting paid whilst also having your degree paid for, where's the catch? I mean, there's got to be a catch, right? Yes, there is. Most degree apprenticeships don't pay particularly great, especially when you're starting off. Also, you have to work with a company, and typically you'll be working around 30 hours per week whilst you'll be attending university, but it won't be like full-time uni students. And also, you won't get to choose which university you get to study at. And the lifestyle won't be the same either. A lot of young people like the sound of a degree apprenticeship, but often find it difficult embracing a discipline work-life balance, especially whilst their friends are out partying majority of the time. So it's really something worth thinking about. But generally speaking, degree apprenticeships are gaining popularity. Entries are typically similar to university entry requirements, and competition is often quite fierce. So to wrap it up there, the answer to whether university is worth it is something only you can decide for yourself. Take a long, hard look at why you want to go to university and what you hope to get out of it. And then you can start to work out whether it will achieve those things for you. And on that note, I hope you found this video to be of some value. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. My name is Amin, and I will catch up with you another time.